Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, Alexan, Ahmedabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to a series of the lectures of Intermediate Second Year Maths E. We started a discussion with the chapter Theory of Equations. What did we learn? We learned how do we solve a given general equation, right? Whether it is 2 variable or 3 variable based on that, right? And we also learned S1, S2 and S3, which is simple relationship between their roots, whether it is 2 roots or 3 roots or more than that. Okay, fine. With the continuation of that, let us learn how to solve a given equation at a higher level. Okay, see here. Here the question is given as if alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of this particular polynomial, then he is asking us to find summation alpha square beta square, right? There is no root given here. They just gave alpha, beta, gamma. Done? Fine. So first let me write S1, S2 and S3. How do we write? First let me write A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 2, C is 3 and D is minus 4. Is it? Fine. So what is S1? S1 is alpha plus beta plus gamma. What is S2? Alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha. What is S3? Alpha beta gamma. Done? Fine. So what is alpha plus beta plus gamma? Minus b by a, which is 2. What is this? C by a, and this is minus d by a. Done? No more confusion still here. From here I am going to write directly what is S1, what is S2, what is S3. Okay, fine. So what did he ask us to find? Summation alpha square beta square. What does this mean? We have 3 variables, so that will be like alpha square beta square gamma square and gamma square alpha square, right? So this is like a square plus b square plus c square. Done? Can I write it as a plus b plus c whole square minus 2, just tell me the formula. What was it? A plus b plus c whole square is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab, 2bc, 2ca. So this can be written as minus 2 into alpha beta, beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Done? No more confusions here, right? So do I know this value? Minus 2 AB, BC, AC. Done? So that will be like, if I multiply this, this will be alpha beta square gamma. Next alpha beta gamma square. One more is alpha square beta gamma. Can I take alpha beta gamma from all common? So we will get it formula as minus 2 alpha beta gamma into alpha plus beta plus gamma. Done? Do I know the value of this? Yes. Do I know the value of this? Obviously. And what about this? That also we know. Just substitute it. Done? So this is 3 square minus 2 into this is 4 and this is 2. This is 9 minus 4 to 8, 8 to 16, which is minus 7. Okay. What is the main logic here? We have to remember this a plus b plus c whole square ka formula. Okay, shall we go to the next problem? Let's do. Look at the next question here. He is asking us to solve a cubic polynomial directly. So the condition he has to give, remember, what is the condition he gave? Sum of 2 roots is 0. Okay, let us say let alpha, beta, gamma be 3 roots. Okay, then what is the condition here? 2 roots ka sum is 0. So let us directly put alpha plus beta equal to 0. Obviously, can I write beta equal to minus alpha? Yes. Okay. Now let me write all the relationship between S1, S2, S3. What is S1? Alpha plus beta plus gamma. What is S2? Alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha. What is S3? Alpha beta gamma. Is it right? minus b by a, which is 3, this is 16, and here it is minus 48, and here the second one is minus 16. Don't get confused within these things. Minus b by a, c by a, and minus d by a. Is it? Fine. Now let us substitute beta equal to alpha in any one of the equation and we can find other two roots. Right? If you observe here, alpha plus beta itself is 0, then what is the value of gamma? Yes, we got the value of gamma here. Okay, fine. Can I substitute it here? Okay, alpha, beta, gamma. Let me substitute it here. I'll get alpha, instead of beta I'll write it as minus alpha, instead of gamma I'll write it as 3. So this will be minus 3 alpha square is equal to minus 48. Minus minus cancel, 3 is 16. So alpha square is 16. Alpha can be plus or minus 4. Okay, obviously if I take one root as 4, one more root will be minus 4. If I take minus here, one more root will be plus. Therefore roots are 3, 4, minus 4. Is it right? No more confusions and discussions here? Yes. In most of the textbooks they will substitute it here. If you want, you can also substitute it there. Done? Did you understand? This is very simple sum and which is a very basic sum of all the LAQs which we are going to do in this chapter. Shall we continue? Let's do. Look at the question here. He given that roots of this cubic polynomial are in AP, then he is asking us to show that condition. If they are in GP, he is asking this condition. Okay, what? Just tell me, what if the roots are in AP? What kind of roots can be there? See here, first thing, it is a cubic polynomial. So how many roots can we have? 3 roots. So can I assume let a minus d, a plus d be roots of equation 1? Yes, right? Are these in AP? Obviously a minus d, a and a plus d. Okay, so how do we find each and every root? Let me say sum of roots, that is first root, second root, third root. What's the formula here? Minus 3p by 1. Yes or no? Are you able to understand? There is nothing confusion here. Instead of alpha plus beta plus gamma, I have written a minus d plus a plus d. Right? Instead of minus b by a, I wrote it as minus 3p by 1. Okay? Fine. So, let us find the value of a here. 3a is equal to minus 3p. Obviously, a is equal to minus p. A is one of the root. So, if a is a root, can I substitute? Because it satisfies the equation. So, let me substitute it there. From 1, a cube my plus 3p into a square plus 3q into a plus r equal to 0. So instead of a we are going to substitute minus p. Okay, 3p into minus p whole square plus 3q into minus p plus r is equal to 0. Minus p ka cube, here minus p ka square, obviously it will be 3p cube, here minus 3p cube plus r equal to 0. Is it okay? Here it is p square into p is p cube and plus. Now just tell me 3p cube minus p cube is 2p cube minus 3p cube plus r. That is what they asked us to prove, isn't it? But you have to remember, like he gave the roots are in AP, obviously we will take it as a minus d, a and a plus d. Okay, what if they ask you that roots are in GP? How do we do? Let a by r, a and ar be roots of 1. Then since if we add all those 3, d will get cancelled. Then what to do? So that r get cancelled, we have to find the product. Okay, so product of roots is A by R, AR is equal to, what is product of roots here? Minus plus minus R by 1. Yes or no? So R will get cancelled. A is minus R, sorry, A cube is equal to minus R. A is minus R whole power 1 by 3. Isn't it? No more confusions here. Don't get confused also. Done? So let us substitute the value of A in this equation. So from 1 we'll get it as minus R power 1 by 3 whole cube plus 3p into minus R power 1 by 3 whole square plus 3q into minus R power 1 by 3 plus R is equal to 0. Is it okay? Now this will get cancelled. I will be left with minus R. Okay, and here this will be like minus 3p R power 2 by 3 and here minus 3q R power 1 by 3 plus R. If you observe, this R and this R will get cancelled. Okay, and the next step will be, here it will be plus because minus ka square will be obviously plus. Now let me send this that side. We'll be left with P 3p 2 by 3 R is equal to 3q R power 1 by 3. 3 will get cancelled. Okay, let me cube on both sides. Okay, so we will get it like P square R, P square R cube is equal to Q square, Q cube R. Okay, any confusions here? No, right? Here it is P into R power 2 by 3 and here also this is R power 2 by 3. Don't get confused. Okay, so P cube R square. Done. Now if you observe, R and 1 R will get cancelled. I will be left with P cube R is equal to Q cube. Done. Did you understand? Once again, see here, since it is given in GP, let us take the roots as A by R, A and AR. So the product of the roots will be A by R into AR, RR will get cancelled. Okay, what is R here? R is a common ratio. So let me write it as R dash. Done. So I'll get the value of A as minus R whole power 1 by 3. Obviously we'll substitute in the equation in order to find show that P cube R is equal to Q cube. Clear? So we have seen when the given roots are in AP and GP. Shall we do also in HP? Let's do. So how do we write that 3 roots are in HP? So better we'll convert this equation as a reciprocal equation. That is, if let us say f of x has x cube plus 3p x square plus 3qx plus r, then its reciprocal, what it will be? 1 by x cube 3p by x square plus 3q by x plus r. Right? Can I take LCM? So what it will be? It will be equal to 0. The equation will be 1 plus 3px plus 3qx square plus r cube is equal to 0. Rx cube is equal to 0. Is it? So this will be my polynomial. Now let us take the roots of this are in AP. So how do I write now? Let a minus d, a plus d be roots. So if they are in AP, what is sum? Sum is a minus d plus a plus d is equal to minus a by minus b by a, that is minus 3q by r, isn't it? Minus x square coefficient by x cube coefficient. Now if you observe, dd will get cancelled, 3a is minus 3q by r, 3 will get cancelled, a is minus q by r. Now let us substitute a in this equation. What do I get? 1 plus 3p into minus q by r plus 3q into minus q by r whole square plus r into minus q by r whole cube equal to 0. Now let us solve this. 1 minus 3pq by r here plus 3q cube by r square, okay, here minus rq cube by r cube, isn't it? Once again, 1 minus 3pq by r plus 3q cube by r square minus rq cube by r cube. If you observe here, 1r will get cancelled. I will be left with 1 minus 3pq by r plus 3q cube by r square minus q cube by r square. Done. Can I take LCM now? Yes, if you want to subtract, you can subtract this. 1 minus 3pq by r plus 2q cube by r square. Can I take r common here? R LCM. So it will be r square minus 3pq plus 2q cube. 3pqr plus 2q cube. Now let us put 2q cube here itself and send remaining terms that side. 3pqr minus r square. So if I take r common, I will be left with 3pq minus r. That's what they asked us to prove. Yes, 2q cube this is, this is 2q cube is equal to r into 3pq minus r. Okay, and see here they gave the question and they are asking us to show that this is the condition when the roots are in HP. So in order to do it in HP, we'll just reciprocal the AP equation, then this HP equation, then we'll get the whole equation in AP. So these roots are in AP, obviously we'll take the sum, we'll find out one of the root and we'll substitute in this AP equation, and if we simplify we'll get this condition. Clear? Is it okay? Fine. What all we learned today? Just we learned how to use the conditions of relationship between three roots, and we also tried solving a given equation, and we also did this kind of condition based questions. Clear? Fine. This is for today. Let us meet in the next session with the more problems of theory of equations. Thank you.